control the middle. You really want them to concentrate their efforts on their stronghold so that you can send a covert ops team to the middle with perhaps Sacrifice or in fact anyone straight to the middle to try to deny them the map advantage that they now currently possess. You can clearly see there that the beasts are getting pushed back. They're getting pushed back, although Notef is trying to make a fight of it there and sadly now being taken down by the looks of it. We've got a number of beast players attempting now to advance from the lair, since there's been a number of attacks and a sneaky garrison going up there. Attempted sneaky garrison. It's not going to function. It's not going to happen. It's going to be overwhelmed by the beasts, but a nice attempted gambit there by Killjade. And the south sub there now being attacked by multiple savages backed up by a scout, defended only by Notef and a Stratospire, which has now been suitably smashed into pieces. Looks like the sub-lair could go down unless there's a sneaky spawn. And to be quite frank, it looks like most of the beast team right now are actually out of position, although we've got a couple of them. We've got Notef there who's managed to get all the way back down there. Recall spell, of course, being cast on one of the teammates and everyone else now having respawned. And we've got Portal building yet another sneaky sub-lair. You never know with Portal what he's going to do next. He tends to try and build sub-lairs in people's bases, which is always hilarious to watch, but not so effective in reality. Looks like he's going to be able to get this particular sub-lair up there, which is to the north. He's got a sub-lair coming up to the north, and that will be very, very effective, since they're definitely not going to be able to catch him off guard with a couple of saplings building that sub-lair almost at 70% build time already. Now, Killjade attempting to send in a journeyman, has scouted it, he has seen it, but he can't do anything about that north sub-lair, which means that Portal does have, again, a little bit of a map control advantage there, despite the fact that he doesn't have quite as many mines. He does have a number of very strategically placed sub-lairs, which are very, very effective indeed. Very effective, good placement. That's what he's very, very good at, and Killjade now getting his tech up, finally, and there it goes. That's the sub-lair to the south, now destroyed. He's got the north sub-lair, which will allow him to push and put a lot of pressure on the middle, as well as flank around to the west, and possibly get a little bit of control over that northwest Hell Shrine. Having seen the effectiveness, of course, with Malphas backed up by Revenants, we know that it is a decisive game winner. It may happen, but I don't expect to see it for a little while yet. We've still got a number of beasts actually advancing on the base from the south, despite the fact that the sub-lair is down, and a skirmish in the middle right now, although nothing particularly decisive. So let's have a look and see what Portal's next crazy plan is. There we go. Let's have a look at Portal. There we go. Portal has his south sub. He has his north sub even. He hasn't really got much to do with it right now. No one's really spawning there. Actually, just... there we go. There's a number of both Merv and Fatal Thread and Pontifex now having spawned there. Everyone's spawning at the north now, and the Stratospire going up to attempt to secure the north, which is nice. It will allow them to bottle. It will very much allow them to bottleneck them from the middle, which is, of course, one of the humans' greatest advantages at this point in time in terms of map control. They have the ability to attack from multiple directions, but if they're bottlenecked in there, that's going to be one giant killing ground for the humans rather than any great advantage. That would be very, very unfortunate if the humans were bottled in there, and it looks like the humans are being pushed back very effectively there, extremely effectively by Portal's team, and Killjade attempting to get a garrison to the southeast, and the Beast team now pushing very, very hard from that north sub, very well placed sub there by Portal, pushing into the middle and doing as much damage as humanly possible there. It's a sack, more sacks, no. The sacks were not effective. One of the sacrifices went off by the looks of it, but the savages nicely defending there, the human team nicely defending, and some repairs going on in the center. We've got a garrison going up to the southeast, but the beasts have already spotted in and are moving in to engage, and the humans are out of place to defend it. Whether or not it's going to go up is questionable at this point in time. It's at about 80%, and they have multiple units going in for it. Multiple units going in, and they've also even received an armor buff just to add an insult to injury. Garrison currently sitting at 50% health. Looks like it's probably going to go down. They're not going to be able to get it up in time. And there it goes. Garrison now down. So any attempt to take the southeast Hell Shrine for the human team, commanded by Killjade, that is of course the Mercenary Angels, was unsuccessful. Now, let's see what Portal has in mind for his next trick. What out of his big hat will he pull? Let us see, let us see. The south sub-lair is... sorry, the north sub-lair is possibly the most secure you're going to get right now. Although the fact it's now being overwhelmed, you would think they'd be able to hold it. Sadly, that Stratospire, it was overwhelmed very fast indeed, which is what happens when you're dealing with Stratospires. Very effective placement of steam turrets there, which will chase off the saplings very effectively, and it looks like they're going to push that north sub-layer down. It is quite possible, and a sub-layer now having been built to the southeast. Now, attempting to take that... That's the thing with Paul. He will lose out on one sub-layer, only to gain another in a completely different place. He's very, very difficult to track. He's very erratic as regards to his commanding style, which of course makes him a very difficult opponent. Wow. The Hell Shrine is in the control of the Beast team right now, and it looks relatively secure. They will probably try and push that sub-layer down, but right now the Hell Shrine is going up. The Hell Shrine is going up, and Portal could use this to his advantage. He could use it. There might be enough souls, at least for a Revenant Rush, if not Malphas. So we're going to have to see how that works out. The problem, of course, being that they are very far away from the base, and they could potentially be ambushed along the way, despite the speed the Hell Shrine is being built up. The human team has already seen that, and they are moving into position. They are not pushing north anymore. They are actually in the middle right now, and they are preparing for what could potentially be a game-ending situation with this Hell Shrine. So we're really going to have to see how that works out. So let's check out Killjade and see what he's doing to combat that, if anything. Mild skirmish going on to the north. Nothing really to write home about. His west garrison is completely secure, and we've got a monastery going up there. So that's his next tech level right there, the monastery, which he will need, and he's going to need it very, very quickly if they are able to get Malphas. And we've got a number of units. Let's have a look at what Portal's got going on. Number of units there coming in. Number of revenants. It is a large flood of revenants now moving to the south. They're ignoring the middle sublayer, which is what I would do as well. The middle sublayer is a welcome distraction half the time, and we do have a number of revenants moving from the beast team all the way to their base, and it's going to be tricky to stop this. This is quite a number of revenants. Revenants are often very much underrated as regards to their combat style. They are a Hellborn unit, therefore their attacks are unblockable and uninterruptible. They are stunnable, but they have a number of powerful ranged debuffs, as well as probably the only ranged weapon that I ever bothered to use, which is actually very effective against towers. It's very effective at cracking it. We've got at least 5 revenants now, being led by Notef, who's sitting on about half health now. Actually, that's a third health now. He's probably not going to survive too long, but they are overrunning the human base right now. This is a possible comeback here for the stack. So let's see what Portal's looking at right now. He should hopefully be rubbing his hands in glee at this point in time. Portal actually concentrating right now, more than anything, on subbing up to the north. Yep, he's managed to rebuild his sub to the north, possibly to push down just in case this doesn't work out. The Revenants are being taken down. Some damage has been done to the human base, but it was not as decisive as we could perhaps think. We've got the human players attempting to build a Hell Shrine, and this is going to fail monumentally. They managed to get a garrison up there, which is actually being attacked by the NPCs. Not a very smart move, not cleaning the NPCs out. The NPCs can and will attack occasionally allied buildings if they are built too close. The Hell Shrine is going to be lost and overrun by multiple beast units, and they're going to lose that. They're going to lose that garrison up there, so they're going to lose control over that, which might mean, of course, that two Hell Shrines, the 2 scars, would be in the possession of the beast team. That's not really going to help them much, but it will deny them to the enemy player, and that is very, very important indeed. A number of sacrificial shapeshifters now. The garrison now under half health. Absolutely 110% under half health. Merv sparring with El Choo Choo, and El Choo Choo going down by the looks of it. Yep, El Choo Choo defeated by Merv, and sadly, they have lost their attack on the middle. But the Beast team doesn't seem too concerned about that right now. Another ninja sub coming up from Portal in his infinitely mysterious ways. Let's check out what Killjade's doing. Killjade almost lost his middle garrison there. He is repairing it. He is repairing it relatively well and relatively quickly. But you've got to bear in mind, if that sub-layer goes up, that is an incredibly good staging area for an attack on the middle. It could break the humans' control right there. And they're already having issues as regards to their garrison to the west. Multiple attacks coming in from the west there. Not very pleasant indeed. So let's have a look and see what Portal's doing right now. We've got a number of sacrificial shapeshifters moving in. The sub-layer is up. It is being attacked, but not very effectively. They have a large contingent of beasts right there. The sub-layer is 80% complete. It will most likely get up. He does have that north sub-layer now. He's also got the southeast Hell Shrine, which is going to help him a lot. The north sub-layer defended by a Stratospire, which means anything more than anything less than a concerted attack is not going to destroy that spire at all. Although the Savage will certainly have a good shot at it.